What's going on? What's going on, world? You're listening to Soundwave TV, transforming your video experience. Recently, there was an announcement that there's going to be a sequel to The Rocketeer. Now, if you're not familiar, The Rocketeer is a 1991 Disney movie, and they're going to make a sequel to it. Now, the 1991 movie was about a stunt pilot, Cliff Secord. He gets a jetpack. He discovers jetpack technology and used it to fight the Nazis, and it's set around 1938. Now, this sequel is going to take place 6 years after that. And the twist is there's going to be an African-American female lead playing the Rocketeer in this new movie called The Rocketeers. Now, I was wondering why I didn't go with the dude, because Disney really hasn't had a whole lot of big parts for black guys, but that's a whole different video. They're going to go with an African-American female lead, and I'm just going down a few people who I think would be a good candidate for a starring role. And I'm going to go from least likely to most likely. Now, there's not mention of their skills as actresses, just who I think will more than likely get the part. Okay, starting off with Soraya. She plays Tiana in Empire. Empire is the biggest show out there, probably just 1 and 1A as far as between Empire and Power. She got name recognition. People know her show. She got the eye candy factor going for her, so I think Soraya could possibly be in the running. Next up, Annika Noni Rose. She has proven she has acting chops. She's done it on Dreamgirls. She's on Power. Again, one of the biggest shows out there, at least among black folk. You know, she's already done a Disney movie before, The Princess and the Frog. So, you know, getting back with the Disney folks might not be that big of a stretch. Next up, I think they're going to, just because these next four, I think they're going to lean towards somebody experienced, but they're going to lean towards kind of a youth, kind of a teen market appeal. So I think Amanda Stenberg. Now, I believe she played Rue in the Hunger Games, kind of sci-fi fantasy story already. So it wouldn't be that big of a stretch for her to play the Rocketeer. You know, Rocketeer being sort of a sci-fi fantasy type of movie. Now, following that, Keke Palmer. She could be a good starring person as well. She's very, very active on social media, and people in every movie she's been in, for the most part, has been successful. You know, you think back, Akeelah and the Bee, knocked it out of the park. You know, she did a little football movie with Ice Cube. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but I remember people kind of liked it. The TLC, Crazy Sexy Cool, the TLC story. Everybody liked that. So everything she's touched pretty much has turned to gold. So I think Keke Palmer would be a good fit to play the Rocketeer. Following her, Yara Shahidi. Now, she's got eye candy factor. She's a star on Blackish, ABC/Disney show. She's got kind of acting chops, and this will be kind of a different kind of a departure for her, because she plays kind of a little bit of a ditz on Blackish. I'm gonna say that. You know, she kind of front like she don't have a lot of intelligence behind her, so this be sort of a surprise part for her. It'll be something different than we're used to seeing from her. But I've heard her interview, and she's got a good head on her shoulders. Like, she kind of like smart with, you know, knowing about stuff like world issues and things. So, but the most likely person I think is going to end up playing the Rocketeer is Zendaya. She is arguably the biggest live action, I guess, as far as human star on Disney. She's had 2 successful shows, Casey Undercover and Shake It Up. She's been on every magazine cover. Trying to think here. Again, you know, she's known amongst mainstream audiences. She'd appeal to a youth teen market. And she's proven that she's got acting chops. The only thing about Zendaya is that she kind of gets in her feelings sometimes. Like, he made fun of her dreadlocks at one time, and she got kind of upset about that. And then people say she was too light-skinned to play Aaliyah, and then she dropped out of the Aaliyah movie. And it's like, is she going to have the thick skin? Because I know there's going to be some pushback, because the original Rocketeer was a white guy. They're going with a black woman this time, and is she going to, kind of fold under that controversy? But, that's been some years ago, so hopefully she's gotten a thicker skin, experience and maturity. But again, I think Zendaya is going to be the most likely person to end up starring in this Rocketeer sequel. Anyway, did you see the original Rocketeer? What did you think of it? Do you think it needs a sequel? What do you think of the actresses I listed? Do you think they would be good candidates? Or if you're somebody I didn't mention, put it in the comments down below and let's get a conversation started. Check out my other videos and subscribe to my channel if you're so inclined. Until next time, this is Soundwave signing off.